importantly is that we thank God for you, for your family, for your life, and for He has protected you till today. We thank God so much. And you're all aware that this is breastfeeding month. We are writing the public to breastfeed, but we are looking for what to strengthen. We already know what works. We've tested everything. Now we want to strengthen it in our families, communities, workplaces, and as a country. What are we doing? I'm joined by Dr. Rita Angela. She's going to be discussing with us this important discussion. She is an expert, consultant, pediatrician, neonatologist from Nsambia Hospital, just close to us here. I think every person has gone to Nsambia Hospital. Yeah, so, and of course, we are privileged to have you, Dr. Rita. You're most welcome.
Thank you so much, Daniel.
You are so vibrant.
Oh, yes.
Have you breastfed before?
Oh, yes. I think I was breastfed like for 3 years. Then
how long do you breastfeed your children?
Personally, I breastfeed my children for at least 2 years. I have 3 children. And by the way, even when I start working, like my maternity leave is done after the 3 months, I get a corner where I go with my baby to the hospital and I express breast milk.
Wow.
When I start working, so that my babies are on breast milk until 6 months. So I've done it for all my 3 children. Even when I was working in Zambia Hospital part-time, because I worked there for a while, it's where I did my internship as far as 2007.
2007?
Oh, yes.
You were a doctor since 2007?
Oh, yes. So, yes.
Wow.
Even when I was still working in research work, and I was working half day and going to another hospital for clinical practice, I would still move with my baby to 2 stations, come from home, Zambia Hospital, done with my research work, go into a car with my baby and the caretaker to the next hospital.
Wow.
Because I just love to breastfeed my babies. Breast milk is the best you can do so. And when you express the breast milk, even when you've started working, like your maternity leave is finished, you continue producing more milk. But when you suddenly reduce the frequency of breastfeeding because you've started work, your breast milk decreases and you're not able to push to the 2 years that are recommended. Yeah.
Wow.
So I did it 2 years.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Please introduce yourself to our viewers. They need to know you fully.
Oh, yes. I went already into the topic because I just love breast milk.
Wow.
Well, I'm Rita Angela Naziwa, a consultant pediatrician, super specialized in neonatology, meaning I'm a small baby specialist. And yes, I work at St. Francis Hospital, Zambia, and sometimes I follow the rhythm where the newborn is. I follow.
So today you followed our rhythm.
Today I followed your rhythm.
And you're here.
And I'm here from my children's concert day. I had to just rush quickly for breastfeeding and follow the newborn rhythm. Yes.
What drives your passion in pediatrics and what forced you, not forcing you, but what took you into super specializing into neonates?
Nice
and
question.
who is a neonate actually?
Thank you, Daniel. So a neonate is a baby who is less than 28 days, or let's say from birth to 28 days of life is what we call a neonate. Above 28 days is no longer a neonate. So what inspired me to do neonatology? When I was still practicing as a general pediatrician, I've always loved children. Even when I was still an undergraduate. But along the way, initially the mortality or the deaths were so many in neonates. And one of my colleagues and my senior, Victoria Nachibuka, the first neonatologist in Uganda.
Yes.
I was working close to her as a pediatrician. And when she set up the first neonatal ICU in the country, in St. Francis Hospital, Zambia, I started seeing good outcome. I noticed that babies actually are better fighters than even adults. They could survive. our mortality rate went down to like 4%, 5% from the 20s where it was. Currently in Uganda, the mortality rate in neonates is around 22 per 1,000 live births. But for a long time, it was around 27
What?
per 1,000 live births for over a century. Yet the Sustainable Developmental Goals, which is the international and also World Health Organization, are recommending neonatal mortality to be as low as 12 per 1,000 live births. So we are not yet there as Uganda, but we are improving. I did my neonatology in Cape Town, University of Cape Town. And in Cape Town, South Africa, their neonatal mortality rate is already as low as 12 per 1,000. But back to why I was saying all this. So the neonatal mortality rate in St. Francis Hospital in Zambia reduced. And I was like, wow. So I started getting more drawn to the neonates. And I was seeing preterm babies survive. By that time in Uganda, a baby had to be over at least 1.5 kilograms to survive. Then later it dropped further. But when I saw this survival...
Even 500 grams.
Yeah, even 500 grams are surviving, but the survival is not yet so high in our country because of some of the necessities that we need, like total parental nutrition, you know, the ones that are given, the nutrition that is given totally intravenous. It's not yet totally available in the country. It's not yet comprehensive. What we have on market, you will find proteins are alone, the fats are not there. Like, it's not a comprehensive balanced diet in the IV nutrition that we have in the country. It's not yet very suitable for the babies, and even other things that preterm babies need are not yet here. So with that survival, I got more drawn. Then I was seeing these babies, and you see them again at 6 months, at 1 year they are walking. Seeing the joy on the mothers excited me. It gave me a reason to do neonatology, and I got more drawn. And interestingly, even before I did my specialization studies, some of the parents would call me a neonatologist. And I'm like, uh-oh, I'm not yet one. But I took it like a prophecy and encouraged myself. I'm like, okay, if they're mistaking me for a neonatologist, yet I'm still a general pediatrician, then that's my path.
I know.
Yeah, so that's how I decided to be a neonatologist. And it's so fulfilling. Once you work on a baby, by the way, babies survive more than even the older children and adults. I've seen so many babies going on life support machine, that is the mechanical ventilator. They are not breathing. I've seen some being there for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Babies who are 600 grams spent 2 weeks on a life support machine, and now they are walking, they are sitting. It's a field that is very fulfilling, Daniel.
I was about to say amen.
Amen.
You know, the way you're narrating a story, I was just imagining a child at 500 grams has become a girl, and she's walking to greet you. And the parents, actually, they look for you. They keep calling you. Your daughter is at this age. They want to come and see you. And I was about to say, yes, that is God. Now, thank you so much, Doctor, and of course for the passion that's driving the country. Thanks a lot to Zambia Hospital for changing lives. And of course for everyone has benchmarked from unit to unit. Talk about breast milk and breast milk banking. That's what is known for in Zambia Hospital. You can't live here without speaking about it. Before we go to benefits of breastfeeding, because we are looking for what strengthen now.
Yes.
What is working? It's what we want to strengthen. Tell us about the breast milk bank.
Beautiful. So the breast milk bank, which currently internationally it's preferred to be called the human milk bank. Yes, so we call them human milk banks. This is something that is very ancient. The human milk bank started as far as 1903. The first one, was started in Austria, in Vienna, 1903. So they are over centuries old.
I think in Uganda, for us, we know 1900.
Uganda
Agreement.
Uganda Agreement. Yes. Oh, yes. And then in the whole of Africa, South Africa had the first human milk bank in around the 2003s. And In Uganda, the first human milk bank was set up in St. Francis Hospital, Zambia, in 2021.
Wow.
But the Kenyans had breast milk banks before us, and the first hospital in Kenya was Pumwani, which has also helped us a lot as in Zambia Hospital. So human milk banks are quite ancient. And I remember for South Africa, it started as a way to help orphans. And later, it progressed to helping preterm babies. So breast milk banks or human milk banks are very important for any country that is really championing survival of newborns.
Wow.
Or neonates. Why? In most countries worldwide, prematurity has increased. Uganda's prematurity rate is around 14% due to many reasons.
1,100 children?
14% are preterm babies.
Wow.
14%.
So
That's
many.
quite high. Actually, we're among the first top 10 countries in the world with prematurity, because South Africa is number 5 at around 15%. So 14%, we are so close. We are among the top 10 countries with prematurity. A premature baby's gut is immature. It's immature. And also the mother is gonna give birth before her whole body system is ready or before it's time for delivery. What does that mean? That also the body system is going to take long to produce adequate breast milk, because these changes that happened are programmed by God. It's not even scientists, it's by God that
Very true.
by 9 months, certain hormonal changes happen, and then the breast milk hormones increase. But now when a preterm comes earlier, the mother herself is still in hormonal changes, and the brain is still adjusting. Have I really given birth? So the breast milk is little. The baby herself or himself
It's too little.
is too little. The intestines, the tummy, the stomach in there is very immature. It cannot digest formula milk. Formula milk, I always say, it's milk from a goat or a cow.
So not human milk.
It's not human milk. Imagine how big a calf is, or a kid, the goat's baby, the kid.
That can walk that very day.
And is working that day. It's this huge. So that milk is quite strong. It is for that size of an animal. And the preterm baby, you can even hold them in your hand. Okay, not as little as mine, but they are so small. So their intestines are also so small. Scientists have done their best to work on this formula milk, but it's too tough for these small babies to digest. Two, as the intestine and the environment in there, in our stomachs and the intestine mature, they produce what we call good bacteria. Two, human milk has special foods that help the good bacteria we have to thrive.
To grow.
To grow. So the good bacteria, medically what we call the normal flora or microbiome, is very important. It helps in digestion. It helps to fight the dangerous bacteria that make us sick, like to get diarrhea. And the other thing is that the preterm's immunity system is also very immature. So now when they feed on formula doesn't have enough food, proper food that comes from milk for good bacteria. So these babies are going to have very little self-defense. The good bacteria is like the soldiers of the intestine. So meaning a little drop of bacteria that gets into their body system is going to make them so sick, and they end up getting a condition medically called NEC, the short form, in full, necrotizing enterocolitis, for those who love reading. But in simple terms, it means that the bad bacteria makes the intestine so sick in that they start rotting. Rotting, what we call gangrene. They get necrotic, like rotting. So when these babies are not treated very quickly, it's very fatal. It's one of those conditions that kills preterm babies very fast. Or if they survive, they may end up even requiring surgery of dissecting off or cutting off part of their intestine, which
That
has
have
rotten
died.
away. And then still they won't grow very well in future, just because of formula to a preterm baby who is not yet mature to digest it and ends up getting infections. So that's why human milk banks have been set up,
Okay.
so that they can help preterm babies get their proper food, which is supposed to be human milk. And then also, the very sick babies, even if they are term, their whole system is also slower. Even when they are term and they were born at 9 months, when they are very sick, like those children you hear who get so tired after birth, medically what we call hypoxic, like their brain gets affected early as newborns, or a term baby who gets a surgery or who is critically sick on a life support machine, that one also cannot digest formula very well and also easily get sick. Their body system is all perturbed that they can get these infections. So those are also indications for them to get human milk strictly. And yet their mothers usually are too stressed, mothers of those who are term, they are too stressed and still have very little breast milk. So these human milk banks are there to help the most sick babies in hospital survive.
Wow.
Without food, there is no survival, and even for the preterm babies. So Daniel, I don't know if I should go into how human milk in the bank is prepared.
Yes, what does actually now to explore the human milk bank? Like,
Yes.
what is it? Is it a fridge?
Uh-huh.
Who gives milk? How long does it
Yes.
stay?
Yeah.
And who takes the breast milk? And how do we get it? Do we come to someone and say, please give me breast milk? I
Yeah.
go, human
Yeah.
milk, sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for that question. So maybe before I forget, human milk found in the human milk banks is not for sale.
It's for free?
It's for free. In medicine, actually most banks are not for selling, like in a bank financial.
Yes.
Even the blood bank,
They're for free.
the blood is for free. So even human milk bank, milk found in a human milk bank is for free. So what's in a human milk bank? There are a number of gadgets. That's why not every small clinic or some Rita here can open up a human milk bank. One, it needs proper standard operating procedures and properly trained people. For Zambia to open, we took more than 3 months, more than that, almost a whole 6 months to 1 year preparing. People being trained, standard soaps from the dot of how to clean the cup. Everything has to be to dot. So what's in that human milk bank? One, there is an area where the counseling has to be done. Because those who want to donate have to be counseled, because they are going to have one tests to be done. They have to tick off boxes. So the tests that are usually done are for infections that can easily pass to the baby through milk, starting with HIV. We have another disease called CMV. It's a viral disease, congenital megalovirus, CMV. Hepatitis can also go through
Breast milk.
breast milk. So those three are the commonest. But remember also, if someone is not hygienic, even bacteria can be transmitted and the baby will get sick if the milk is contaminated, like any food. But basically those three have to be tested.
To be screened.
The priority being
HIV.
HIV and hepatitis. And then more history is taken. The mother shouldn't be on illicit drugs, cocaine, heroin, because this can also go through breast milk. So illicit drugs, that history is taken from the mothers, and also the history of alcohol intake is important. If the potential donor is one who is heavily alcoholic and all that, they may be excluded. So there is a criteria. And of course, the other important one, the potential donor should have enough breast milk so that their own baby does not starve.
How do you measure that?
So how we measure that?
Because for Brad, we take the HB.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I donated. I'm a good donor, by the way.
Oh, nice.
So yesterday, I measured again. They were like, hey, you have 17. Please give us. I was like, this is my fourth time. So how do you measure amount of breast milk?
It's through a questionnaire. Medically, the medical team will know the exact, the range of normal quantity to their baby. So we ask mothers how frequent they breastfeed, after breastfeeding, how soon their baby wakes up, okay? And then also, for some whose babies have grown a little old, more than 1 month, we shall ask about their weight gain. So it indicates to you how much the mother is producing from that history. So it takes a bit of time. That's why we need a counseling room area. Then after that, mother is taught hygiene. It's a very clean place. They take off their gown. There's a place for them to pump their milk. So they are breast milk pumps. To make it easier, usually they are the electrical ones, but also the manual in case of mother's preference. And there has to be a place for washing hands. Clean.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Rita.
Yeah.
Let's take a short, quick break. When we return, we want to learn more. What is Zambia doing when it comes to human milk banking, so that now we want to strengthen this. If it is working, like the theme for this year about breastfeeding is, we shall go with that. See you shortly.
Good Day TV, transforming your life.
Oli muyizi amaliriza okusoma senior 4 oba ey'omukaaga? Jangu ku Makerere Institute for Social Development tusomesa course omuli journalism and media study, omuli ebyamawulire, radio wamu n'okola ku TV, hotel and institutional catering, information technology, fashion and design, wamu ne business administration. Sikulu fees zaffe zisoboka ng'osobola n'okuziwera mu bitundu ng'eno bw'osoma nga tulina ne center number ya UBITAB. Tusangibwa Makerere ku luguudo Sapolo Kaggwa okulinaana Oilcom. Okumanya ebisingawo kuba 0754 54 11 15 ne 0772 49 86 21. Jangu osomere ku Makerere Institute for Social Development osobole okubeera omuwanguzi mu bulamu.
Good Day TV, transforming your life.
Once again, you're most welcome to Google Data Vision Health and Beauty program. I am Kamara Daniel. Most of you have seen me here. Just when you see me, you know this is Health and Beauty, and we are running you for prevention, health promotion, education, awareness. We say that when you hear this or see this, go and start immediately, because the disease prevalence is high, but prevention is at 75%. The Ministry of Health still says that 75% of what we can do can prevent us to get diseases here in the country. Do something, start immediately. And of course, when we went for a short quick break, we were talking about human milk bank at Nsambya Hospital. And Dr. Rita is still taking us through this story. Please go ahead on the social media platforms, Good Television on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and LinkedIn, so that you do not miss such important expert conversation with Dr. Rita. Dr. Rita, please carry on with the conversation. We are on the inclusion criteria and we rescreen the mother. We are now on expression.
Process.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we had reached the part of the mothers expressing the milk. So in the human milk bank, they usually place for expressing, where there is at least some privacy, so that the mothers can do this well without fear. And there's availability of breast milk pumps, the pumps, either electrical or manual. The other very important equipment in the human milk bank are the fridges. These are special fridges.
They are not these ones we buy.
Because their temperature is quite low than usual, at least 4 degrees and below. And these fridges, one, they have different sections, compartments. When the mother has just expressed, the milk is labeled with the date and time and kept in a particular fridge, which is for milk that has been expressed. And so that they don't mix, and given those serial numbers. And of course this will be frozen, but then there is another process through a special machine called the pasteurizer. What's the importance of the pasteurizer? It's kind of like the milk that was expressed going through a boiling process. And this part is to kill any bacteria that could have been contaminated
through the process.
Through the process of expressing.
That may be.
Yes. Or any special virus that is not common and maybe could have passed through. Yes, we've tested the mothers for all these things. The mother might have a flu and they didn't say it. These usually are not passed through breast milk, but the importance of pasteurizing is to kill any germs that have contaminated that breast milk in the process of mothers expressing. So after pasteurizing, then the milk is now ready to be used. It will be stored in a separate section, compartment of the fridge, or a separate fridge for milk that has already been processed, ready to be given out. And of course it will also be labeled according to when the process ended and what time, so that the team knows which milk goes out first. So currently, Nsambya Hospital is in a partnership with Mengo, Rubaga, and Naguru Hospital. So we are able to dispatch milk to these 3 hospitals, Rubaga, Mengo, and Naguru, Naguru is a government facility, so it shows the partnership. They're all our babies, so that's why we are even having this partnership. So there was a question of who can donate. The priority are the mothers who have given birth in St. Francis Hospital, Nsambya. However, even donors who are out there and you want to save a baby, even if you didn't give birth in Nsambya Hospital, you are welcome. So as per now, those are our partnerships, but we plan that we want to extend it further to the general public, but this is still underway because it needs a lot of planning. Remember, breast milk is for free. Human milk from a bank is for free, but it comes with a cost of doing these tests for free. These mothers are not charged. It comes with a cost of the staff who manage the unit. So that's why we have not yet expanded to giving all the hospitals in the country, but it is our dream that as we look for more resources, we can open it up to more hospitals than the 3 we are dispatching the milk to.
Perfect. Now, of course, we want to learn now if you expressed your milk today.
Yeah.
How long does it stay?
Thank you. So, breast milk expressed, and it's not in a fridge. 4 hours, it will be as good as you expressed it.
4 hours.
8 hours, it's still good. 4 hours, best. 8 hours, maybe there is some denaturation taking place, but it's still safe for your baby. So maximum is 8 hours, so that that milk is not contaminated. Remember, any food that stays in one place, even if the container is clean, bacteria are not immobile. The germs can still move and contaminate that food. So beyond 8 hours, if milk is outside the fridge, the milk you've expressed, you shouldn't give it to the baby. But when milk is kept in a good fridge, it can even last up to 3 months. But that is using
The standard.
good standard freezing. And remember, once the term has gone, I would just call it defreezing. The proper term has gone.
No problem.
Once you get that
Milk
frozen
out.
milk, okay, and you
Remove it. And
you
put
remove it,
out.
defreeze it, and it liquefies. That milk should not be taken back for freezing. So that's one important thing.
So that means it will expire again.
Yes. So once you take out milk
It doesn't
that
go
was
back.
frozen and you warm it up, it liquefies, you feed your baby, please, the balance should not be put back in the refrigerator. So when you're packing this milk, pack it in amounts that you know your baby finishes, for those who want to express. Even in the breast milk bank or in the human milk bank, we have special packing, and it's in good amounts. And once it's dispatched, we know that this baby is going to be on it this whole day. It never comes back for keeping, for freezing again. Yeah.
Wow, this is amazing. And of course, we want to thank our viewers and want to inspire you to please go to social media platforms, share your comments, opinions, and how you find breastfeeding interesting from your end. Dr. Rita, we want to find out myths and misconceptions towards human milk, but also what are some of the dilemmas you find operating the first human milk bank in Uganda. And of course, we shall go ahead and talk about why mothers should breastfeed and how men can support the breastfeeding. You know, when on a space, a person said that when you give money to a woman, breast milk comes.
I agree.
Yeah. Please carry on the conversation and we see how best to do this.
Yes, so as the hospital that opened up the first human milk bank, it's true, we had lots of dilemmas. There were lots of myths and misconceptions. Actually, one of our colleagues, who is a pediatrician now, by that time was doing the master's in pediatric studies. He did a research. He was called Dr. Mohammed, all the way from Somalia, on the knowledge, attitudes, and practices about human milk bank. And there were quite lots of misconceptions. But one of them that is common up to today is a concern that a baby is going to get genes and behavior
From
of the
different
donor, from the donor. And some questions are, what if the person who donated the milk is a thief? Won't my baby become a thief? That is one of the commonest questions. The other one is about intelligence. What if the mother who donated is not intelligent? Isn't my baby going to get those brains? Then the others are even concerned about skin color. Hey, what if the mother who donated is Rita's color? And now for me, my baby is brown. What they get dark like Rita? So those are the questions. But about behavior, there is no connection between a mother's behavior and the milk they are giving to spread this behavior to the child. or to this innocent baby who is receiving the donor milk. One, behavior comes from real genetics to a certain extent, like DNA. And DNA starts from the sperm and that egg meeting. That's how that DNA is made up of this human being. It has nothing to do with breast milk, and also behavior is impacted by the environment a child grows in and not their nutrition. Actually, what will affect a child's behavior is if they don't get enough breast milk from the word go. Because a child who is not receiving enough breast milk will have delayed development of their brain. And maybe to put a little hope and courage, one of the main or good importance benefits of breast milk is that it has special ingredients in the foods we take. Fish, there's what called fatty acids. It's a component of the diet or of the food we take. So there is a special fatty acid in breast milk, and it's only found in breast milk.
Wow.
Not any other mammal milk, maybe a little bit in the chimpanzee that resembles us.
How shall we get the chimpanzee?
But that's a good one. But in the cow milk, goat milk, sheep, name it, that special type of fatty acid is not there. It's only in breast milk. So that fatty acid has an importance of improving the IQ. It helps in brain development.
Wow.
It's one of the facts that makes us human beings different from other animals. That component in the breast milk, if you believe in God, God really reserved it for human beings.
Wow.
That fatty acid, the scientists have tried to make formula and do whatever it is, but that's part of the fatty acid. They have failed to put it in the formula. It's not in formula. It's only in breast milk.
It's not this omega-3 fatty acid.
No. Omega-3 is also very important for intelligence, mainly from fish, but it's not omega-3. This one has a very long name.
Very big one.
Dexanucleic acid. Okay? So it's only in breast milk.
Wow.
It has a little resemblance to the fat acid of omega, in the one of fish, but this one is different. It's a different type. Dexanucleic acid. It's only in breast milk.
Wow.
No wonder sometimes people say, these children from the village, they don't have a lot, but they are bright. In the village, in quotes. So these mothers in rural areas, people, they can breastfeed even up to 5 years. The child goes to the jerry can to fetch water and comes, mommy, bring, I've fetched the water. These children can breastfeed and they're sharp.
Very.
They're intelligent. The more your child gets breast milk,
They are still
you're
thinking
investing in
more
their
than
future.
AI.
You're investing in their future, because breast milk helps brain development and it also contributes to IQ, intelligence. Nowadays we live in the world of internet and Google. Check it out. It's very important. So there is no way breast milk from a donor is going to impact abnormal behavior in another baby. Two, some think that it will impact color. Color also comes from genetics. Egg and sperm meeting in conception. That's when the color will be determined through different pathways of genes. Okay, that your parents are black, you'll be dark. Brown, it is not concerned with the breast milk. So color will not be impacted because the dark-skinned mother has donated to the brown baby, or a black baby becomes brown because of a different mother's color. No. Same thing with intelligence. Intelligence does not spread in milk, meaning the genetic.
Yes.
That Rita is not very brilliant in class. I give my breast milk to my sister's baby Sarah, and her babies will get my low intelligence. No. No, it's not like that. Actually, you will just be making it better because of the benefits I've talked about. So those are some of the commonest misconceptions. Yes.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Angela. Now we want to look into the broad aspect of why really should mothers breastfeed in the context of the modern society. I think, Doctor, if you see what's happening now and what happened back years, it's very different. And of course, the rural urban excitement. Every mother who has some money wants to buy a formula. If you don't actually have a formula, you are not classy. Please speak about it.
Thank you. Now that you've started with modernization, I'm going to be selfish by starting with the benefits of the mother, with the mothers, before the benefits to the baby. One, if you breastfeed your baby, you will go back to your size faster.
Like yours?
This chitami, like mine, but this is the fattest I've even ever been.
Really?
Yes, I have 3 children, but we used to make a joke on a lighter note. When I would have my babies by around 6 months of age to 8 months, I would be already back to size, but still with a lot of milk. And we would joke with my friends that when I'm carrying the baby, it's like I'm the nanny and the nanny is the mother of the baby. Because they would look fatter than me. They want to eat the same food, the porridge, the katogo, then they are getting fatter. Me, I'm breastfeeding and going back to size. So the nanny would look the mother and me, the mother would look like the nanny. You trim very fast because all you're eating, you're sharing with your baby, and the more you breastfeed, certain hormones are produced that help you back to size. So that's very important. You go back to your size. Though it's different if you overeat. Please don't overeat when you're breastfeeding. You just need a balanced diet and enough fluids. And the fluid is not only porridge, juice. Not artificially manufactured, normal juice. Take enough water, because 80% of breast milk is water. Take enough water, enough juice, some of the porridge, and your food should be a balanced diet. It's not about eating a lot that you're going to have enough breast milk. But the more you breastfeed, you will trim faster. 2, in the early, just after birth, if you start breastfeeding early, it helps to decrease bleeding. It decreases bleeding. It even contributes to reducing that dangerous type of bleeding that kills mothers, what we call PPH, when a mother bleeds and the system fails to control bleeding. So what happens? The hormones that control breastfeeding, in particular the one called oxytocin, it triggers the breast milk to come. That same hormone helps the uterus to contract. So when the uterus contracts, it contributes to controlling bleeding. So that's why we say as doctors, start breastfeeding within the first 1 hour, even within the first 30 minutes, even if it's in theater. And a mother is awake, they can start breastfeeding. So it's recommended by the World Health Organization and international nutritional consensus that breastfeeding should start within the first hour after birth, because it will help in controlling bleeding. The other fact is, when you breastfeed your baby as a woman, it helps you to an extent in your family planning. Okay, you will not conceive very quickly. Yes, I've seen a few conceive, but it's a natural means of family planning, because the hormones that are being released do not support conceiving. So you can enjoy your family life without conceiving. And then the other benefit to a woman, it reduces chances of cancers. Cancers in women, especially breast cancer, which is a killer, and also ovarian cancer. So breastfeeding is very important. I think you've heard of some countries where even men go and breastfeed seriously, so that they say they are fighting cancer, but it's true. Breastfeeding reduces the chances of breast cancer in women. So please breastfeed. Going to the benefits, or maybe before I go to the benefits of
To the baby.
for the baby, I'll talk about a misconception, modernization. Daniel, some of us women believe that when you breastfeed, your breast is going
To be longer.
to fall, to become a popo. No, it's not. So this breast falling, it's basically because of changes in hormones. So any woman, as you grow older, these muscles reduce, and the hormones that control your muscles are reduced, the breast will fall. So whether you breastfeed or not, the breast will fall. So please don't deny the baby's breast milk because you're fearing the breast to fall. And in any case, we are now modernized. If you still want it to be like this, you go for plastic, what would make the breast. There's a lot of science nowadays. But you're not breastfeeding, your baby is not going to protect you from the breast falling. As we age, the older we get, these breasts have to fall. Daniel, should I talk about the benefits to the baby?
Yes, please. Like two, then to
Like
the country, and then
Yes.
we round up.
So the benefit to the baby, breast milk has a balanced diet because it was created by the creator. So it has all the carbohydrates, which are the growing food. I like doing that because my children understand it that way. Carbohydrate, which is the go food, gives the baby
Energy.
enough energy. It has the proteins, which we get normally adults from the meats, from the beans, nuts. But now the breast milk has its natural proteins, and the proteins are the grow food, which help the baby grow. Then it also has the fats which are very important for a balance and build up of cells, and also giving energy. And of course, it has enough minerals and also adequate water. So breast milk is a complete package. Actually, it's the best gift you can give your baby. It is the best. That's why when you see a baby breastfeeding, they look peaceful. Like it's the best thing you can give them. And then, of course, breast milk is like a natural antibiotic because breast milk has a lot of special antibodies. One of them, for those who love reading, is called immunoglobulin A, which coats the whole intestine so that it's not attacked by dangerous organisms, by germs.
Wow.
So it is like a vaccine. When you give your child breast milk, it's a vaccine. A baby fed on formula, if there is no choice, will look fat and cute, but will not have a high immunity. Like a breastfed baby, they might fall sick more often compared to the baby who has been breastfed. And like I said earlier, breast milk also has special food that makes the good bacteria in the baby's gut to grow so that it can fight diseases, infections. So the advantages are so many of breast milk, and not forgetting brain growth and intelligence. Those are the few benefits of breast milk that I can tell you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Rita. And of course, for viewers who started with us from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., we want to thank them. But of course, we want to thank you, Dr. Rita. Kindly give us your last message that you wouldn't want to leave without saying about breastfeeding, on strengthening what works.
So about breastfeeding, my last message is that the role of breastfeeding is not only for the mother, it's for the whole family, even the fathers, even the mother-in-law, even the cousins in the family. A mother who is peaceful will have enough breast milk. A mother who is having rest will have enough breast milk. Breast milk is not about, having enough breast milk is not about eating a lot and drinking, like I said before. It starts from the brain. So if a mother is very stressed, their hormones are going to be imbalanced, the special hormones that help trigger of breast milk, even if she takes a 20-liter jerrycan of water and she's very stressed, tired, she will not have enough breast milk. That's why, as we end, my last message is breastfeeding and having enough breast milk for that innocent baby is a role for everyone. Reminds me the statement I had before that is breast milk equals enough money from the husband. It's not just about the money. You know what makes your wife happy? If there is a time you need to make her happy and she's taking care of your musika, your genes, your children, it is during this time of breastfeeding and in the first 2 years. Let's not forget to breastfeed babies exclusively, mothers. Up to 6 months, don't give the baby water, don't give other things. And at 6 months, you can start the process of weaning, get an expert to help you so that you do the best weaning practice, and then continue breastfeeding at least up to 2 years, because the first 2 years of a baby, it's when their brain is growing most. That is their future. So give them the best gift, which is breast milk, and invest in your baby's future. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing information from Dr. Rita. Wouldn't want to complete this program, but because you have no way more, do you have any regards to any person who's watching us?
Yes. I send my regards to my children, Ceres, Lorita, Michaela, my mom, Josephine, and my sweetheart, Naluminye Sewell.
Amazing, amazing. And of course, I want to thank you for watching Good Day Television since we began this program. And of course, trying you to support breastfeeding mothers in your communities, in your families, but also strengthening what works. If what works in your family is money, please give money. If it is basic needs, please do it, so that we on the same line with the Ministry of Health. I want to thank you for this program. I am Kamara Dania. For people behind camera, I want to thank you so much. Stay safe. See you next week, Wednesday.
Good Day TV, transforming your